How will you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? So the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is.
Alright guys, so check it out. I just walked out of Bass Pro Shops over here in Rancho, and I'm $260 poor, but it's okay because I'm going camping this weekend. So look, got this for 20 bucks on sale. Didn't pass that up. I needed a tent, so this was not on sale, but it's a nice tent. So this is what I'll be using out there. Little sleeping bag and got a lantern. But so check it out. Today I'm going to show you guys about the jigs that I use and how I set them up. I'm back from Bass Pro Shops, and I'm going to see if I could pitch this tent as fast as it says it should be. It's a fast pitch tent from Coleman, and I mean, this is, I think it said it should only take me like, look at this, 6 minutes. Alright you guys, so this tent is FOB, fresh out the box, and it's got instructions right here on the inside, so hopefully that'll help out. It is 6:58. Let's say 6:59. I'll start right now, and I should be done by 7:05. So there we go. I'm not going to be able to tie this back together like this. So it's 7:37. So it took me about 40 something minutes, but I got it together. I'd have to put some ties down with the stakes, but that's it. So I think I'll do it a little faster now that I've done it once. Maybe 6 minutes, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so it came out together well. It's roomy, and should be perfect for just two of us. So here it is. The 2-inch minnows, power bait, 2-inch minnows, in the smelt color. Come on, camera, pick it up. SMELT. But yeah, if you're buying them from Bass Pro, you have your hands on them, I always look for ones that have more silver color right here on the bottom of the body. Sometimes they come out dark, like the whole thing, because it's a dark color on the top and a silver-ish color on the bottom. But I mean, even if I've ordered them and they still come in good, it's very, very rare that they all come out super dark. But yeah, so that's the minnows. These are the nymphs in the toad color. They are 1-inch power nymphs, so you can look for those. I fish these on jig heads, and this is the mice tails, and I get them with the bubblegum white color. I use these Owner Mosquito size 10 hooks right here, set up with either two split shots that are size 3/0 if I'm trying to fish a little deep, just normal actually. If I'm trying to fish light, I go with the BB size. So I just throw two split shots on the line right there, and then I just brought these out to show you guys. They're size 16 that I use if I use power bait. I rarely use power bait anymore. And if you're going to fish, let's say like these mice tails just as bait, you can throw them out there and just sit them in the water and throw some of this Bang garlic on there, and that's been working really good too. So this is the first setup I'm going to show you guys. This is a Browning Airstream rod. It's let me see, it's an ultralight 7 foot, and it shows right here that it's rated for 1/16 to a 1/4 ounce lures and 2 to 6 pound tests. And this is a fast action rod. I bought this rod just to test it out and kind of use it for a little bit heavier setups. So I have a 4 pound test line on this reel, and this is a Shimano Sienna reel, real inexpensive reel. Just I think it was like $35, and it works great. I've caught some fish on it, some big fish actually. Caught a 7 pound rainbow and a 5 pound rainbow off of this. So this is pretty much the setup right here. So this size 10 mosquito hook on the mice tail, 2 pound test leader, going to swivel, and on the other side of that swivel is that sliding weight. So it's just going to slide down to the swivel. You got your leader. This one's really long because there's a lot of grass where I was fishing last, but yeah, you put like 1.5 feet, a foot or so to your jig. And if I'm going to sit this out there like bait, just spray some garlic scent on it, and it works really good. You know, if the fish are farther out and you can't get your jigs to them, this is what I do. This is about the only time I start to fish bait. These are the two, okay, they're all ultralight rods. All of these, I'll say these first two. This rod here is a St. Croix rod. It is a Trout Series rod, the TSS 64L F2. It's a 6 foot 4 inch rod, fast action. So I use this for some jigs. I have it set up for bait right now, but I just use this for jigs. Size 10 hook. You can throw your jig, a little worm on there, a minnow, even a nymph fished with split shots or on a jig head, and 2 pound test line. So this rod was $120, and I got this reel for $35. So this is a Fluger Tryon, and this one's rated for 2, 4, or 6 pound test line. So this setup I would recommend if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want something good. This next rod is the Fenwick. This is the Fenwick River Runner Elite Tech, and this one is a 6 foot 8. This one's also ultralight fast. This one's for 1/32 ounce lures, and this is a rod I've been using for years. And I caught my 7 pound rainbow off of this at over there at Lake Dixon. So this is the other setup that you guys can try out. It would be, if you want to throw a jig head out there with a nymph, just a 1/32 ounce jig head. You could also use a 1/64 ounce on here. So there's no collar on that jig head. It's just straight, so that it doesn't mess with the plastic on the jig. It goes on there nice and smooth. So this setup kills it also, especially if the fish are at the top of the water. You can change depths on here. You could jig it at the top. You could let it fall to the bottom. You could work the middle. It works really, really great. So this is my latest setup right here. Is the Phoenix rod. So I've been trying out different rods, and I wanted something really sensitive, a little longer, so I can cast these really, really light jigs out far. So this thing launches them. This is the Mirage, the Phoenix Mirage, medium fast, 7'7" one piece rod. So this one's actually rated for 1 to 5 pound test line.